the government is facing fresh calls to scrap smart motorways following a number of fatal accidents on parts of road which have been turned into all running lanes.
And Theo is with me now. And Theo, Addenbrooke's isn't the only hospital that sent untested patients to care homes, is it?
Well, no, Addenbrooke's is the biggest hospital in our region, but when they made that decision to move patients from hospitals to care homes, they were adhering to national policy. So it's likely all of our hospitals discharged untested patients in those early days of the lockdown. How many? Well, probably not as many as Addenbrooke's, but certainly significant numbers. Addenbrooke's did respond to a freedom of information request quickly, and that's why we have patient numbers for them and not our other hospitals. But as I mentioned in my report, they say they were following government guidelines at the time. Mo. Black and ethnic groups are twice as likely to die with the virus, but a concrete solution is yet to be found. Now, Public Health England have written a review how some of these communities are affected. What are you doing here at the Trust to protect those members of staff?
So what we're doing in the interim is to listen to those staff in our organisation, to see what they want us to do, to look at what we can do further to support them, both in practical ways and also psychologically through wellbeing and resources. And what we're doing to make sure is that it's a continual conversation, so we're listening carefully and responding appropriately each time.
Anisha, not her real name, moved into this refuge after fleeing an abusive relationship. She says she was exploited financially, physically and emotionally, leaving her afraid to even leave the house.
They didn't support me. My husband didn't support me. When I asked when he didn't come home for 3 to 4 days, after 4 days he came home. I asked him, "Where have you been?" I asked him, "Do you need food?" He pushed me. He abused me.
Due to a series of unfortunate events, Wayne had to fold his business due to the isolation rules and lost his brother.
I hate to say it, but my brother is in a morgue and I cannot give him a decent send-off, which I believe, and hopefully everyone out there would agree, that he deserves. I have had no response back from the council in regards to any help whatsoever with the funeral arrangements. And I literally do not know where to turn next.
This is the room that they have set aside for patients who are showing symptoms of the coronavirus. And as you can see, it's completely empty. It's very, very clean for that exact reason. And once some of these tests are done, they'll then be told either to self-isolate at home or even be sent to the hospital.